My name's Aaron DeVries. I ranch here around the Malta area. So this place that we're on is bordered on two sides by the wildlife refuge. We saw it being advertised, different tracts of land that were up for grazing. They'd give you a 5-year contract where you got to graze a portion of that. The tracts of land they were offering were directly across the fence from us, and we're like, man, that would just really lie in nice with how we're doing things. You wouldn't have to haul them in all the time. You could walk them back and forth.
We bring cows to the refuge because we use prescriptive grazing as a management tool. The main goal is to just put disturbance back on the landscape. I mean, we're here in north central Montana and grasslands, and those are systems that require disturbance to be healthy and functional. We went a few years without a grazing program here at the refuge, and without that disturbance on the landscape, the grass litter layer across most of the refuge had really started to accumulate, and we weren't providing that diversity of habitat. It was just kind of becoming uniform. And here at the refuge, you know, we have over 200 different species of migratory birds that have been documented using the refuge. And so all those different birds require different structures in the grass. And so we shoot to provide a diversity of different grass structures.
We're grazing basically the whole south, they call it South Bowdoin, south of the main reservoir and south of the railroad tracks. But yeah, we just come in, try to remove all the old forage so that you get a lot of lush green grass coming up through. So the cooperators, they run their own electric fences, and then, you know, they keep check on their cattle, make sure they're staying in, and then it's really a team effort between us and the cooperators to monitor the grass and see, okay, are we getting close to that level of grazing that we wanted, and conversations on when we feel like we've hit that. You know, I think just creating a variety of landscapes and different grass varieties at different stages. I mean, you got old growth, you got fresh growth, kind of medium. Different types of wildlife all utilize those at different times of the year and different seasons. And so when you have that variety available to them, they're just going to be more plentiful, is what we have seen.
I love working with the cattle producers, developing those relationships with each individual cooperator, like starting to learn the nuances of each herd, how they utilize the landscape a little bit differently, learning the difference between what's a group of cow-calf pairs going to do when you put them out in a unit versus a bunch of yearlings, you know. There's just been a lot of little things to pick up and learn.
It's developed into a good partnership where you work with each other trying to accomplish each other's goals. When you have grass available, it lifts a burden off of a guy, and it gets to the point you want to share it with them. You want them to be out and see these things, see the flowers, see just the cows just relaxing and being content rather than being almost panicked for where they're going to get their next blade of grass. So yeah, it's a huge relief. It makes it much easier to share with them, and it brings about a joy in the process that it's easy to lose in those times of drought when you're just getting by for that year.